All right, boys. In today's video, we got a lot of yapping to do. This is going to be a literally every single support equip that is good in Grand Summoners that is currently out. There's definitely going to be some good ones in the future, but currently, this is every single support equip that is good in the game. And I only listed one true weapon because if a unit has a support true weapon, it will most likely only be good on that unit. But there is one at the end of the video. Can you guess which one it is? Because I feel like you might be able to, but you probably can't. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to start with the 4-star ones. I'm only going to say 3 good 4-stars because otherwise this video would take forever. So my top 3 4-star support equips are going to be Illyas Saber Dress, just gives arts and DR if the user is human. Then we have Dignified Silence, which is going to take 50 arts from the user and give 50 arts to everyone else. So you would use this like after you use your true art or your super art, then you use it. So it takes 50 from 0 and it's not actually taking any arts away. And then everybody else gets 50 arts. And then we also have Fens Aloha Shorts, which just gives arts to the whole team and equip CT. So all 3 of those are my top 3 4-star support equips. And now we're going to get straight into this long list of 5-star equips. We are going to start with these equips are going to give 1 art a second to everybody on the team, and they give an additional buff. So, starting with a very recent one, Holy Emblem. This is going to give spirit and humans damage up. Then we have Saito's shoes. This is going to give accuracy. And Yahiko's kimono. This is water and light damage up. Then we have DLRim's Hakama. I think I'm saying that right. This is dark attack up. Beta's bodysuit. This is water break up. We have Houkas Raid Tracksuit. This is water DR. We have the Vorpal Soul Collar. This is fire attack up. Keraunos Mk. This is magic DR. Mikey's Jimbei. This is dark damage up. Nui's dress. This is demon units attack up. Aqua Heartia. I don't know. This one's fire, water, and earth attack up. I just put it on the list just because it has 1 art a second. I don't think I've never heard of this equip or seen it ever. Next up is going to be How's Earrings. This is God damage up. This one's pretty good. Then we have Asirpas Hunting Knife, which is break power up. Solid. Milims Clothes. This is going to be one of very, very few equips in the game that actually gives more than 1 arts per second for each unit. I think there's like maybe one other one that's also on the list later. And then next up we have Trick the Trickster, which is magic damage up. We have Fantom Flincher Fen, which is physical DR. We have Forte's Gothic Straps, which is human damage up. And then these 2, I would say, are the best out of this list. It's going to be Fight Club Goku uniform, which is just damage up for everybody. Awesome. And then we have Fake 9 Lives, which is just physical damage up. And currently in the physical meta, physical damage is just goated. And then next up, we have the damage buffs plus arts. So this is going to be some of the best arch genning and damage buffing equips. So they don't quite make it to 1 art a second for everybody, but they have better damage buffs. First up is going to be Shuna's Plushie, which is demon's damage up. Then we have Hamarabara E Summer Uniform, which is human damage up. This one's really good, just because humans are really good. And then we have Lord of First Invern, which is for Earth. We have Yuzuria's Kanzashi, which is for physical. Shiro Emiya's outfit, which is for humans. This one's super damage oriented, less of the arch gen. And then we have Rem and Ram plushies, which is attack and damage. Then we have Sarah's Outdoor Attendant, which is magic damage up. And then these 2, these might just be the best support equips in the game. These 2 are crazy. We have Ainz's Cloak, which is dark damage up, and it goes up to 120% dark damage up. Like, what? That's crazy. And we have Amelia's Casual Dress, which is for water. It's the same thing for water allies. So on mono dark or mono water, you run this, it's giving you so much arts and insane damage buffs. So these 2 are definitely some of the best equips in the game. And then next up, we have our healing support equips. So these are just going to be equips with Arch Gen and heals. We have the Epsilon plushie, which heals if the user is water. We have Rim's Mantle, which heals if the user is dark. We have Nabe's Headdress, which heals if the user is light. And then the best one of the healing equips, this is also one of the best support equips in the game, is going to be Liza's Smart Skirt. It has 1 art a second, and it has a 20% heal. So definitely one of the best equips in the game. Next up is going to be instant arts. So these are just, I'm just listing the notable equips that give instant arts. So first up is going to be Nonon's Hat. It has 100 arts for 1 unit and then a 50% damage buff on light. So it's pretty good. Probably pretty good for light nukes. Like, throw this on Saitama. You know, I think, I don't have it up on my screen right now, but I'm pretty sure it says, like, if the user is light. So it just has to be on a light support unit. So definitely going to be helpful. And then next up is Rim Santa Suit. So this gives 40 to everyone on the team and an additional 30 for demons. Pretty crazy. And then we have Swashbuckling Fen. So this one's just going to be 100 arts, but it's on a really short CT. So you can just keep spamming it. And then we have Astral Robe Axis. This one is just 100 arts, and I think it's like a 10% arts damage buff. But this one's really good because it's free in the side stories. So you can get this one for free. I'm pretty sure this is like the only one on the list that you can just farm whenever. Next up is going to be a Heart's Waistline Headline. So it's going to be 80 arts for 1 unit and 80% magic damage up. So pretty good for magic nukes. And then we also have Genshpench Type 0. This is just 50 arts for everyone. This is like a staple for nuking. All the vets know about this. All the vets have like 8 of these. This equip is awesome. Occasionally, this will come back. It is a farmable equip that reran about a year ago. I think it reruns like every year, maybe every 2 years. But when it does rerun, you need to grab as many of these as possible and get them maxed out because it gives everybody on the team 50 arts and it's so good for nuking. And then we're going into another one of the best support equips in the game. Extremely similar to Genshpench, but literally just twice as good. Cess Sandy Blossom. It's going to be an instant 50 for everyone, and it's going to do 2 a second for 25 seconds on the first use. So even better than Genshpench. I have 2 of these. I love this equip. It's so good for nuking. And then our final category is going to be the miscellaneous category. So these are some of the best equips in the game, but they don't really fit in the other categories. So the first one, it's not that crazy, but it's good enough to be in the video. It just didn't fit in another category. So it's going to be Leon's Precious One Piece. So it's going to be 30 arts for everybody on a 40-second cooldown and an additional 40 arts for the lowest arts gauge unit. So it's still a solid equip. You can definitely get this. Like, this could be one of the best equips if you are super particular about it in when you use it, and like, you can burst arts a specific unit if you're very, very careful on when you use their super arts so they have the least amount of arts, and it can be very good. There is just a little bit of skill required to use that one. And then next up is going to be Pro Brigalia. It is a crit damage buff and 50% more if the user is water. So this one is really, really good on nukes. It's from Kill la Kill, and it goes perfectly on Hoka. I love using this. It just buffs your damage by 120%, and it's crazy. And then we have the Sacred Silent Treasure. This one's also really good. This was the other equip I was talking about that has more than 1 art per second. So it's going to cost 15% of HP. Like all allies HP, 15% gone. That is unfortunate, but it's going to give everybody 35 arts on a 30-second cooldown. So more than 1 art per second. And it's going to give a 30% crit damage buff. It's really good when you have a healer on the team, and honestly, I would say this is like Heart's best in slot. Honestly, probably. But next up, we got 3 more equips. This is the only true weapon I put on the tier list. Not really tier list, but the only weapon in the video. It's going to be True EX Gate. It has 150 arts to a single unit, and it gives the whole team crit. So, like, honestly, it's crazy. It's also free. You can get it with a ticket exchange in the Alchemist. So definitely pick this up. It's really, really good. It'll help you out so much, especially for newer players. Just getting that getting crit immediately and getting 150 arts to a single unit is crazy. You just throw this on a team with a nuker. The nuker's going to get crit, going to get their super art right away. Boom, you win. And then this one is super, I forgot the word, but it's Divine Arachnid's Tears. So it's going to reduce your HP by 99% and give the unit 120 arts. This is insane on Summer, Luvia, and Rin, and Heart the Fabricator because of their passives. So it's garbage on every other unit. Never use this. But if you have Summer, Luvia, and Rin, or Heart the Fabricator, this is a must get. This is from the mines. You need to get this equip. I'd say it all the time. You need to get this equip. It makes Summer, Luvia, and Rin the best nuking support in the game, and it makes Heart the Fabricator insane. He will nuke so much better. He will speed himself up so much, and he will speed up the entire team. It's just like one of the most situationally best equips in the game. And now we're getting to the theoretical perfect equip. Ultra Relic Zero Recorder. So, theoretically, this has infinite arts for the whole team because of its passive. It might be extremely hard to get it there because as you level up the Ultra Relics, it gets harder and harder and they are less likely to actually level up. But if you have like a Luck 300 unit, you can farm for this and you'll get plenty of LB tokens. And eventually you'll get it to like level 300 and it'll have a passive that's more than 1 art a second, which is insane. And theoretically, it is infinite, I believe. And even if it's not, it's more than 1 art a second passively, which is crazy. And you can take it beyond that. You can get it down to like, I don't even know. But this is my end game. Once I get my Luck 200 unit, I'm farming Ultra Relic Zero Recorder all day, every day. And I'm going to get the best support equip in the game. And it's going to be disgusting. And I will have like 10 arts a second passively from one equip. And then I'm going to get a second one. They might not stack, but, you know, Summoner's Road. Who knows? But yeah, that's it for the video. If you have any of those equips, make sure you are using them. Make sure you upgrade them if they are not upgraded. And they're all really, really good. These are like some of the best equips in the game. Support equips are super, super important. So make sure you're using your good ones. You don't want to be using the bad ones. So if there was something on this list that you have and maybe haven't been using, definitely try it out. But yeah, that's it. So leave a like, subscribe, comment, and see ya.